All right, everybody, the skid steer is officially for sale. I am selling it because an opportunity came up for me to kind of go in a different direction when it comes to mulching. And in order to do that, I need to sell the skid steer. So if I can sell it within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'll be able to do that. I'm asking $45,000 for it, and that price is firm because I've done a lot of work to this thing. So this is a John Deere. This is a 2013 John Deere 329E. It is 85 horsepower. It does not need DEF. It is pre-emissions. It does regen, but it has no DEF system. It came from the factory with no DEF. It has none of that real emission stuff. It just regens about every 50 to 100 hours. It's got currently about 2,700 and change hours on it. I have owned it. I'm the second owner. I've owned it since it had about 2,000 hours on it. It will come with this bucket, and that's all it will come with if you want the bucket. It has a brand new AC compressor in it. That's all under warranty. The condenser is also fairly new. The final drives, both sides, are new. They're less than a year old, and they are still under warranty. It has no cylinder drift on the lift arms. All that's tight. These pins and bushings down here, the pins and bushings and bosses were replaced about 2 years ago, so maybe like 300 hours or so ago. All that's tight down here. The whole machine is tight. It's been serviced very regularly. All that is very tight, new. And this manifold up here is new. These heads are new. So all that's good. These tracks are fairly new on both sides. I think this is the worst part on this track. It's just got a little bit of top gouging there, but these tracks, this is an ITR, the other one's an Arson. They're C-lug. They've got, both of them have maybe 200 or 300 hours on them. I've only put about 700 hours on this machine in about 4 years. Yeah, it just had its 250-hour service, so the oil was changed and everything. They did the full fluids and oil, and yeah, everything's good with it, and it is for sale. So all the lights work. The quick attach is electric. All that works. Enclosed cab. AC works great. Like I said, it just got a new compressor and a couple other things, and the condenser's fairly new. This door is a 1/2 inch custom forestry door. This is 1/2 inch Lexan. It's damn near bulletproof. All that's good. Let's see. I'll tell you guys how many hours it's got on it. Turn this off. Let's see back. It's 2,773. And the service was done about 20 hours ago. Controls are electric over hydraulic. It's got a whole bunch of different functions. It is high flow. Factory spec is 33 gallons a minute, though it has been flow tested at 35. Auto reversing fan, lights, quick attach, high flow, air conditioning. It's got all kinds of different stuff for the joystick, the sensitivity for the controls. It also has auto leveling when you pick the bucket up. If you're doing stuff with forks and stuff, it'll auto level. This thing has every option that John Deere offered when this machine came out in 2013. It's got every option. I think the only thing it doesn't have that like the new ones have is a backup camera. It doesn't have a backup camera, but other than that, it pretty much has everything that the other machines, the John Deere offers have. It came with everything. The guy ordered it that I bought it from, ordered it from the factory, brand new. It's been a good machine. For me, it is, if you're doing dirt work or grading or leveling work, it's a super powerful machine for doing dirt work. It's got the high flow. It can run just about any attachment out there that you want to run. I will say, if you're going to be running a mulcher, you may need an oil cooler. The oil doesn't really get too hot when I'm running the brush cutter, but with the mulcher, the alarm doesn't go off, but it runs a little hotter than what I would like. So, but It can run any implement that you want to run. So this is a great machine. And the only thing I know that's wrong with it is this final drive is slowly somehow leaking oil. The mechanics aren't sure where. It's not gushing oil, but that is under warranty. The mechanics know that it's doing that. I just picked it up. They put some oil dye in it, and they're trying to diagnose where that's coming from so they can fix it. But that's all under warranty. That will all be fixed. But the drives are new. There's no damage to them. Into there, the last time it went in for service, they noticed it was a little low, and then I checked it like about 2 weeks later, and it was a little low again. And I put a little oil in it, and they put some dye in it to see if they could see if it was leaking anywhere. But other than that, that's the only thing I know that this machine has anything wrong with it. But like I said, that's under warranty, and once they figure out what's going on with that, they'll take care of it. John Deere, wherever you take this thing to a John Deere dealer, they will take care of that. So that's the only thing I know. Other than that, this thing works flawlessly. I'll crank it up real quick so you guys can see it cranks right up. Cranks right up. I'll lift it up. We'll go take a look at the back end. So all your loader arms work. Everything works. You guys have obviously seen in my videos, everything works. I'll lift this up, we'll lock the boom out. Take a look at the back. It does have boom lock, so you can lock the boom out. Door. Oh. Cranks right up. Hydraulic cooler, intercooler, radiator. This is your condenser. That's the new AC compressor. Doesn't need depth. This is your regen in here. That's where it regen. And it reversing fan. So if you're interested in buying it, please put drop your email in the comments, and I will send you an email. Let me turn it off so I can hear. So if you're interested in buying it, drop an email in the comments, and I'll email you. And if you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, or Georgia, I will entertain delivering it to you for a small transportation fee. Definitely much cheaper than anybody to hot shot it for you. I'll bring it to you, depending on how far away you are. But if you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, I can probably bring it to you. Yep. It's a really good machine. It can pretty much do anything and everything. Like I said, it's really great for doing dirt and tree work. But it has the high flow. It can run anything you want to run. So let me know if you guys are interested, because she's ready. Oh, these rear idlers are new too. The idlers and the sprockets, they're all new too. Forgot about that. These are only a couple years old. Well, I say a couple years. They probably only got maybe 300 hours on the sprockets and these idlers. That was all replaced fairly recently as well. So I don't use this machine a whole lot. So like I said, only about 700 hours in 4 years. But let me know if you guys are interested. If you got any questions, drop a question in the comments as well.